Welcome to the Quest for Details. We are along a river in Northern California, the edges of the Central Valley, and we're gonna look for some Jaspers today. Really beautiful blends. There are every kind that I'm familiar with in Northern California in this river, and it goes for miles and miles and miles and just full of beautiful stuff. So we have to high grade, and we're looking for the poppy Jaspers, orbicular Jaspers. I like the Jaspagates as we call them, with the heavy amount of actual agate lacing between the brachiated patterns. And yeah, so that's the plan. It's about 10 o'clock already in the morning, and had to do what I had to do, and now I'm finally out here. Don't get to meet up with anybody today because I'm on a through route, and even just now picked my spot in which direction to head when I got parked and all that. So we are on ground that we haven't done here on the Quest before, and I have a little piece of red orbicular Jasper with some white pop going on. Let's look at that first, and then let's get onto those gravel beds. We have Nancy's water bottle that she gave to us for the Quest. Came by for a visit and dropped this off so it pumps up, and then also carries a lot more water. My other one's probably lasts a lot longer. It has a filter on it and nice little spray on that puppy. So we're looking good today as far as that goes. Got my backpack, backup felt collecting bag in there, and got water. This cool little white and red, pretty small. We classify that in the micro pop land. There's the rough backside, looks like it broke off a bigger cobble. But nice little start. That's what we're out here for. It's proof. We have our proof. Here's a good looking one. Look at the patterns down in there. There's things going on with that. Nice red thing. Let's see how easy this prize. Let's just go dip this in the water. This has got that hematite in it, laced all through it. The silver that you see there, the darkest parts, are going to be shiny hematite when you cut it. Beautiful. And that pattern basically looks like it goes all the way through there, you know? Oh. Getting my Jasper fill in for the week. Here's our next one. Just a brilliant piece of yellow I wanted to show you. Try and get all the colors into this video here. But just trying to pick out, there's so many yellows, so I'll pick out the best yellow and try and show it to you. Jasperlicious. Look at the yellow strands of maidenhair patterning in there. Beautiful. This is always fun for me out here when I find this. One of the ways that they used to build up the banks on these riverbeds and riversides to keep them from flooding was to dump all the garbage there. So this entire thing that you see going along here, all the way down as far as I can see, is a bottle dump. There's all kinds of things sticking out of it. So we're gonna walk along it slow, and this is gonna be a mixed video, I guess, here. We're gonna look for marbles, coins, gold rings, uranium glass. If you watch the channel, then you know we do all that kind of stuff So let me see what kind of details we can pull out of here real quick. I do not dig on these banks because the whole point of it is to retain it, but what is shedding out is fair game, I figure. So we shall see. It's a pretty little yellow tile piece, I guess. A little medicine bottle. What's it say? Something USA. NTI. Tack buckle from a horse gear, and then looks like probably a lipstick container. Yay! Check that out. Right there. Beautiful blue. Got our marble fix out of the hunt. It's got its little dings and dangs and stuff, but come on. Yay, treasure. Fresco, Kerr Mason, big insulators. I imagine there's everything here. Got quite the little library of bottle digs. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, I'll put a playlist at the end you can click on. It's a bunch of the videos where we've gone out and spent days digging to the bottoms of piles like these and found all kinds of cool stuff. So we do lots of things here on the channel. Be sure to check out the homepage and the playlist. We've been up to this for 9 years now, so filming it all. Be super careful when you are digging out in these places, what you are digging through, please. That's another good reason not to dig. And just to look for what's already been washed clean. Things like, where am I? I saw a little thing here. There it is. Yeah. Oh, it's mostly gone. Mash Jeep. Just found that. Anybody know what that is? Porcelain shaped like that on one end. Green and beautiful. Probably just gonna set that up and use it for a little rock or marble stand. Hey, that can hold our marble up. So much stuff here. Bicycles and stoves and all kinds of stuff. But then I saw this. We take forks, clean that up and see if there's a little crest on there or anything. It looks like there is some pretty detailing, and over time, although I see rust on that, these things get buried with rust, and sometimes we've even found that they were silver. So let's keep looking here. 100% not digging in the banks, you guys. Just for any locals that happen upon this. Not digging in the banks, not eroding the banks. Just looking. We could spend our entire rock hunt looking through this, but I think that it's best that we just do a skim along. But look at that red glass bead that I just found. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Something about lost and found things that just mystifies me, especially the glass ones. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. That's a happy little find with our little blue marble. Let's look for a couple more little details in all of this. I like hunting the little stuff for sure, 100%. Look at the blue glass by that. What a day. Leave that right there. It's a little, oh, it's a Dodge Brothers. Oh, come on. This is awesome. It's a little centerpiece off the front of a car from Dodge. From way back. Is that Dodge's headlight there? Oh, that might have been long ago. Well, let me clean this up. That's our field cleaned for now. Dodge Brothers. Detroit, USA. That's pretty cool. It's still got a lot of its little enameling on there. And yeah, solid brass. That's freaking awesome. Come on. Get in. That's awesome. Here's my sink. These bottles out here, I know that either probably California, I dig California, and then Adventure Chris on TikTok. And both those people are out here hunting around these same zones. And I think I even saw Chris post a video, so I think he must have been up on the same dump. So I wanted to mention those guys, and yeah, go check out their Zach's channel, I dig California on Instagram, and Adventure Chris on TikTok. And yeah, highly recommended, and they're in the same good stuff all the time. You can see the layer here, that's actually the dump deposit. Found this cool little crowbar for the day. Looks like an old chisel, but I think we're actually going to reclaim it and use it for prying rocks because it's the perfect size. Lots of bottles. Lots of shards, lots of goodness. Yeah. Okay, we'll get back to rock hounding here any minute, I promise. Little elf's head. That's what that is. Here's a spoon. Still got some nice silver color to it. Probably plated. Stainless spoon. Okay, this is why I'm up here super close. The first thing that I see is this, which if you follow this, you know that this is like the latch off of early Model Ts, and you know, it's the canvas cover. So that turns, and then it still goes sideways. Nope, but then the convertibleness of it would happen. Look what's right past that. Oh, and it's a beauty. Beauty. Look. Second marble of the day. I love marbles because they're glass, beautiful. The farther back you go, the old, you know, they're like little gemstones that we made out of silicates and stuff. And they're all different. And they were cherished and played with, and yeah. There you go. Okay. So it's good to come up and just see which one of these little pebbles eroded away is something. Look at some of those bottles. There's all kinds of bodies, but I'm not checking most of them. Most of them have threads, so marble is going to be one of the good fun things that you get out of here, and I'm going nice and slow. Thank you for appreciating the details with me. Yeah. Going back to rock hounding soon, I promise, but look at that, with a little spot where a little line goes through it. Little porcelain dog. Sheep. Dog, there's his collar, and then it's got a little spot for a leash. That's super cute. Those are the type of details that we're looking for. Got a little mother of pearl shell button 4-hole, mass produced back in the day out of natural resources. And then look who's winking up at us here. It's a yellow cat's eye. Another beauty. Let's look at her up close. Third marble of the day. That's what when I saw the pile, I was like, maybe we can get a marble out of it. Beautiful. Yay. Here is our next little marble poking out. See any more in there? I think that was a can of marbles. Next marble, this one's a little burnt, but about to call it done on the marble part of this hunt and get back to rocks. It just keeps going and going and going, so I'm gonna check for a little bit longer. Hey, sitting in the shade looking at what we got. I went over my greens. I only got one piece of the uranium glass that's real, but yeah, there's our marbles. Wash them up a little bit more, and pretty cool to have found that many on a little rock hounding trip. So I feel like we got some of the best personal treasures out of that dump, out of what I like. Oh, and the little glass bead, got to put that in there. And a little ice, I forget what they're called, the grabbers with a little ice block. Probably a Matchbox toy. And of course our little logo with the Detroit, USA on there. Ooh, sounds like fishbacks going up the river. But yeah, sitting down, taking a break. We're done with this dump digging, a little exercise, and we're gonna take my shoes off and put them on my shoulder. We're gonna wade across here and head on down and hit hopefully less touched lands, because I see signs of hounds and bottle diggers along here.